Okay, we got the big famous Pattaya sign. Everyone knows about the Hollywood sign. What do you know about the Pattaya sign? Pattaya, whichever way you want to say it, but I think this place gets unfairly judged, I'm going to be honest. When I first went to Thailand, it opened my eyes to a lot of things that I'd otherwise never seen. From partying, the vibe, and even what their version of a normal day-to-day life is. It was a culture shock. At least at first, anyway. Look at that, the luxury in Thailand. I don't want to go home. When I returned, I told friends, family, even my landlord about my trip. And their wonderment soon turned to a burning question of concern. You didn't go to Pattaya, did you? Man, this is so crazy. And like, again, I feel like I'm building up. Like, Phuket and Patong, like, were one side of crazy. Bangkok's its own sort of set of crazy. And then, like, you've got Pattaya, which I'm still not even sure if I'm going to go. No, of course not. That's how I answered, because it was the truth. After seeing that type of thing in Phuket, I wasn't sure that I needed to bother with Pattaya. The only stuff I didn't see was like Koh Sam Road, Nana Plaza, Soy Cowboy, all that sort of shit. But like, honestly, that's part of the reason like I don't think I'm going to Patong is like I'm not going to Pattaya. I saw it at Patong, mate. Like, everyone's like, oh, it's nothing like Pattaya. It's another level, and I'm like, I don't know. It's much the same. I honestly thought like I'd enjoy that type of setting and I'd be like, yeah, this is sick. And don't get me wrong, like I'm having beers, so I'm enjoying it. But as I look back on it, like it's not that enjoyable. Like it's a faux reality. Yeah, I don't know. For all the good that I'd heard about it, I'd heard a lot more bad. Even though I'd made a lot of connections over there, I decided not to go. We've all heard about Western retirees relocating to Pattaya to blow their children's inheritance on a 22-year-old bar girl who swears she's only been there for a week. You know, the same thing she told the last 12 guys that came in that day. And I'm not going to say that doesn't exist, but it's also not the entire story.
My first time ever in Thailand, I had fun. I enjoyed it. And I went back again last year, actually. I really think Pattaya just left a really bad taste in my mouth. I think Thailand is great. I just freaking Pattaya left a really bad taste in my mouth about Thailand, which is so annoying. Because how many I live so many good things, but I let one little thing. I let one little thing like get to me. So.
Travel vloggers from all over the world and even the BBC were blasting the place. And you know what? I treated it unfairly too. Rather than going there and experiencing it for myself, I decided to judge it off what I'd heard. And that was wrong. You probably judged by the title. I think Pattaya is misunderstood. I honestly feel like it's like the Gold Coast. You've got two streets that people seem to judge this entire place for, and it's unfair. So let's deep dive and explore the Pattaya that you don't see. Airline lounge, food and beverages. I'm assuming we're going here, but I got no idea. Bangkok for a few nights, and then we're staying in Jomtien for a few nights. We're going to be getting amongst Pattaya, but I don't know how much of that type of shit I'm going to want to do. It's interesting, people enjoy the content, that type of stuff, but...
A few moments later.
So it's been about 3 hours since we attempted to go the other way without a camera. How did we go?
That was a gentle stroll through Seoul or Soy 6.
Soy 6.
Soy 6.
So the first way down, very easy. We grabbed a little bit, yeah?
Yeah.
On the way back with no camera.
The way back with no camera was much more...
treacherous.
treacherous and grabby. If you know what I mean. It was a little bit grabby.
I got grabbed right on the deck like 20 times. Before we get into the stuff you know about, let's touch on some things that you may not know about. I mentioned multiple times that Pattaya felt a lot like the Gold Coast. Well, along with the long stretching beaches, chilled daytime vibes, and an insane nightlife, it even has some of the craziest outlet shopping similar to the Gold Coast. You will find every international brand here, from Nike to Adidas and everything in between. Heaps of seafoams, dunks. This is Pattaya. Beach is a bit more lively. Everything is a bit more lively. It feels like the Gold Coast, eh? Yeah. It feels like the Gold Coast. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing on that. Yeah, same thing. I mean, I don't know what you're doing on them waves, but... To really get a lay of the land, I met up with Mac TV to talk all things Pattaya. We are here with the mayor of Pattaya, Mr. Mac TV.
What's going on, gang? Here I am, big up Pattaya, Mac TV in the house. We're taking a walk on Soy 7 now. I'm here with MITUS. I'm filming a video myself today with Adam and Beverly Hills. They're over there in the background. And yeah, so what do you want to know, MITUS? How can I help you?
Well, basically, man, like, I think most of what I know about this joint is from watching your YouTube videos.
Okay.
I actually discovered you through China Mac video.
Oh yeah, China Mac.
But slowly became a fan of your stuff, and I see the day-to-day stuff, because a lot of people, even when I mention coming here, there's a perception to it, right?
Yeah.
I've been here a few days and I've definitely seen some wild stuff, but for the most part, it's just people getting around, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it feels like the Gold Coast to me.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what you see online, you see all the crazy stuff, don't you?
You see the highlights.
You see the highlights,
Yeah.
you see the crazy stuff. When you're here walking around, especially in the daytime, it is a lot more chilled out.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's just going about the day, working, shopping, drinking, eating, as you do. But when the lights go down, or when the sun goes down, the lights come on, don't they? And then the whole
100%.
city changes.
You obviously live here, right?
Yep.
What was the first trip to Thailand where you thought, man, I want this to be forever?
Well, I came to Thailand when I was 23, and like, then I knew straight away I wanted to stay in Thailand. After that, I actually went back to Australia, and then I actually took a month out of that year holiday in Australia. Went back to Thailand, so it was about 7 years ago when I first decided that I wanted to live here.
Yeah, okay. So whereabouts in Australia did you stay?
I flew into Bundaberg, did all the farm work around Brisbane area. Flew into Brisbane, did the farm work around Bundaberg.
Like the sugar cane stuff? Or
I did everything, man. I did like 10 or 15 different farms.
Yeah, right.
And then, got Commodore, went all the way up to Cairns, and then just hit up all the beaches on the way back down to Sydney. Lived in the car for like 6 months.
That's a classic Australian car if you don't know, the Commodore.
Yeah, had a good time. I got the camera now.
I'm the captain now. Like when I first came here too, I was like, how do I make this forever? As much as it seems like it can just be a decision like that, it's not as easy with the visas and stuff, is it though?
No. Well, it is to an extent. You know, you got the money, you get the visa.
Yeah. Okay.
But you got to play by the rules. You know, you can't abuse the system. You know, if you've got no money for a visa, don't overstay and everything, because that's when the problems start.
So I've just seen they've done like a diamond visa or something. It's like 500,000 baht.
I think it's called the elite visa. They've had that for a few years, like 5 years. I think it costs 10 or 15 grand though, pound. Quite expensive.
Yeah, word. So when you came here, you started working in bars and stuff, but you're now about to flip that and do your own bar.
That's right,
Tell us about that.
So my bar, it's currently under construction. I might be able to show you in a minute. We'll have a look inside. Yeah. And all right, mate, carry on. You're all right, don't worry. And I was working in the bars for a year. You know, I ran 2 bars. I was cover manager for a bit, and then I ran 2 different ones, one for 6 months, one for 7.
Yeah.
And then I went back to YouTube, did YouTube for a good year and a half, nearly 2 years. And now I'm opening up my own bar. So it's a completely different kettle of fish now. It's I'm on the other side, you know. It's a lot of work, a lot of, you know, wrangling everyone together, staff and all the media stuff, the sign, the picking out the tiles. There's so much that goes into opening up a bar that you don't realise.
Especially in another country, like.
Oh yeah, like.
Because even if you have any sort of experience in business, rules and regulations are completely different here.
Yeah, going on all something.
It's all happening here. Now, this isn't the end of our time with Mac by any means, but I've just got to take this moment again to thank him for this. Literally, while we were filming it, he got approached by, I want to say 2 or 3 people that were just genuine fans. Then we bumped into the Hulu documentary team. Like, on top of that, he's going through everything with opening his bar. At this point, it hadn't even been opened, wasn't even finished built yet. Now, obviously, it is thriving, and I can't wait to go back to see his bar. But yeah, for him to be able to take this time out of his day when he's got so much happening around him, I appreciate it, man.
Should we have a little walk?
Yeah, we'll go for a bit of a walk. I hear?
Sticky. I can't open it now because
Still good.
looks like progression has been made. The electric will be back on now, and
We got the sneak preview.
it's all
What are we saying? Like mid-December?
mid-December.
Yeah. So like I just had the camera down for 5 minutes, and in that time, multiple people have come up to you saying, "I watch your videos." We've had, I don't know if you want to say, you've mentioned about the documentary series. So they've just come up to you like, this is every day now, yeah?
Yeah, all the time. You want to say hello on this video? This is
The famous Beverly Hills.
This is
I'm
Beverly
Beverly
Hills.
Hill.
Beverly's joining me today, and we're out here just making some videos.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just at one of many local markets at Pattaya. All over Thailand, it doesn't matter what day. Like what's today, Tuesday?
You gonna buy?
Is today Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah. So Tuesday at like 3:35, and we got markets where we can sit, have nice food and drink. What more could you want?
What are we doing here now?
So we're here with Mac. We've just sat down at one of many little, what would you call this?
Oh, this is just
Like
like,
a
little,
market?
This is just
Little-
a little market. This is
A little hideaway. We got beers flowing, everything like this. Let's talk about the difference between, say, coming here, having fun, partying, holidaying, everything, and then like everyday life. Like, where does that kick in for you?
Well, it's weird because people that come here on a holiday, you'll never know what that's like. But when you come here to live here, you'll still feel like you're on a holiday for the first 3 to 6 months, basically up until the point when your money sort of, you got to start thinking about your future. How long do you want to stay here? Because if you want to stay in party mode and keep living like you're on a holiday, your money's going to go down and down, and then it's going to be harder for you to build yourself back up. So I don't know, I think for the average person, like 3-6 months you'll be out of party mode and you'll be here in living mode.
For you, like, what was the thing that sort of kicked in saying, nah, I'm gonna I'm living here now, like,
Well,
I adjust my routine, everything like that. Like, what was the thing that sort of stood out before that happened for you?
Well, I've been all around Thailand. I've travelled to all different places that I wanted to go and check out.
Yeah.
And when I travelled everywhere, I came back to Pattaya. And at this point, I'm like, well, I could just carry on partying. But I wanted more money. I wanted to meet more people and do more things. So I got a job here, which did give me more money. But I didn't, get a lot of time from that. But I was able to do things with that money, and it started to feel like I was living more of a normal life at that point and less of a holiday.
And there is a big difference between someone coming to Pattaya for a week, saving up their money and trying to blow it in a couple days, than someone retiring or someone just wanting a cheaper way of living. I know my man Aaron, who lives in Jomtien, he basically wanted to live by the beach for the rest of his life. And he's doing so for about $200 a week. He's like buckled down to the Thai lifestyle, where myself and Mason were carrying on like it was a holiday. I feel like a lot of people do this, and the adjustment would be pretty crazy. I don't know if I can do it yet. This trip, I was eating a lot more of like 50 and 60 baht meals. There was some more expensive meals as well, but that's the type of stuff you gotta budget for.
It was funny, I bumped into like an older English couple. Where was I? Maybe Bangkok or Phuket. But we were talking about like the shopping centres. Not so much the shopping centres, like the grocery stores, like a Tops or whatever. And I was saying, this is better than my local Woolies.
Some of them are.
They were saying the exact same thing.
In cities like this as well, they in the malls they import a lot of the the stuff from America and different places. Whereas in England, you just get English, or Australia, you might get Australian. But here in Thailand, it's like they bring stuff in from the other countries, which is cool.
Yeah, I saw similar when I was in the Philippines, that like some of these restaurants or whatever that I've only ever seen in movies or TV shows, they're there, and it's kind of weird. But so we're chilling here. We're obviously beach style, everything like that. We've seen your bar that's coming mid-December, Delusion's bar. Tell us the idea behind what your vision is for that.
The vision is, it's called Delusion, not Delusion Bar, just Delusion. And it's a place where people come to lose their mind, basically. Come somewhere on holiday that's so fucking crazy, and they come in there and be like, wow, what's this place? Looking completely different to any other bar, which it will. It's going to have full interactive LEDs all across the ceiling. It's going to have things like a rail and hoops, so the staff can hang upside down from the ceilings, try and teach them how to give someone a drink upside down. I don't know how we're going to do that, but
that's
like like a circus vibe, but not circus, like a tech circus, futuristic space
cyberpunk
space
thing,
space cyberpunk circus, something like that.
That's great. I can't imagine, like I've taught staff like on their first day, all right, this is the protocol we're doing. All right, so first thing we're doing is putting someone up on the ceiling.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna have to do it myself and teach them, I think.
Do like a little video or something.
Yeah.
Production.
We'll figure it out.
So we're talking mid-December, hopefully, if everything goes well. You're also going to have like a hub for potentially content creators to come through.
We're doing a studio upstairs, so I'm going to do like podcasts up there, invite other people, other creators. I've had a lot of people reach out to me like, I want to come and chill in the podcast or whatever, but I want people like other creators, because those are the people you want, because they're going to share it on their platforms and stuff like that.
Not even that, I find like creatives, like my favourite saying in the world is creatives are creative. So like you're bouncing off ideas and everything. Like when everything was happening in the BBC, I'm like, bro, you should do this, like we're bouncing ideas and everything, because we want to help each other. As much as we were talking about tall poppy syndrome and everything before, like I think amongst creatives, if you're a pure creative, that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
You want to sort of help people
There's
up.
the odd couple that are like, jealous and out to get each other and got their problems, but generally I'd say 9 out of 10 are all trying to help each other. But yeah, man, 9 times out of 10, all creative people that come here are, trying to help each other.
Yeah.
A lot of people are busy, but still want to help.
You guys have got together like Keys One, Sammy, everything like that. You guys, was that mainly coming from a place of, when you guys linked up, was it mainly coming from a place of, all right, we're in a different country, we're doing similar things, and we're building off each other?
Well, those two had their own thing going on, didn't they?
Yeah,
Keys One and Sammy. But like me coming here watching them, I think I know like one person in Thailand or two before. I didn't know anyone, so I thought I'd try and reach out to these guys, meet these guys, which is like what you're doing to me now, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they helped me sort of integrate, told me a few things and stuff. So.
Little cheat codes.
Cheat codes, yeah.
All right, man, it's been sick hanging. We've been having a beer. Depending on the night, I might end up having a few more. But
yeah, man.
Legend, bro.
Good to meet you.
I've enjoyed your content for a while. Like I said, I initially found it from China Mac, which was a bit of a spin-off, China Mac TV. But like I've enjoyed your content for a while. The variety of it. I've said off camera too, like your editing style creates like a unique type of thing. And the mayor of Pattaya.
I wouldn't go that far, but
I've come up with that moniker, I reckon, and I'm sticking to it.
Alright, sounds good. Cheers, man.
Easy, bro. So we just done a little bit of an interview and everything, catch up with Mark. We got a little bit of a sneak preview of where his bar Delusions is going to be, and maybe we pop over for the weekend when it opens, I don't know. But crazy how like he was just able to go here on holiday one time, did a bit more traveling, come around, all right, where do I want to put my home base? Made a life here, friends, girl, everything, and now he's about to set up a bar. It's inspirational, man, and I can't wait to see like the content hub that he's doing up top too. We'll definitely have to be back, show all that, and yeah, not sure what else we're gonna do today. And maybe we'd up a rooftop bar. I'm not sure, but yeah, we caught up with the mayor of Pattaya, Mac TV, and for now, man, like these are the vibes.
As you're probably all aware by now, Mac's Bar has been open for a little bit and it is thriving. They're killing it over there. Like, content creators are coming to support him, like all his fans, and then just general people wanting to party in Pattaya. I can't wait for the next time I go to Thailand to go check it out. I don't know when that's going to be because I've locked in a bunch of trips and they're in complete other countries than Thailand. But let's explore a little bit more of Pattaya, because anytime you mention that name, you just hear things of like sexpats and seedy old men and all this type of stuff. But that wasn't my experience. So let's check it out.
Okay, we got the big famous Pattaya sign. Everyone knows about the Hollywood sign. What do you know about the Pattaya sign? In the background. Doing it all for the gram. Why not? But I mean, I'm out here with this, doing YouTube stuff. Like, they wouldn't have this type of stuff just available at 7-Eleven if there wasn't families here. It's all just been families and retirees up this end for sure. I have no idea what I'm looking for, but look at all these pool floaties and stuff like that you can buy to take to the beach. If there wasn't like families and stuff just having a nice beach holiday, that type of stuff wouldn't be here. I think this place gets unfairly judged, I'm gonna be honest. There's like a couple streets that are wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah. One in particular that we went to at night, fucking insane. Try and tell him, mate.
Ow! Why you not, Alex? Why you not? Why you not?
I am not a piece of meat. More women in one congregated spot than I've ever seen in my life, and I felt like a genuine piece of meat. But the rest of it just seems like the Gold Coast. So yeah, I'm not mad at it.
In fact, Pattaya has the most water parks in Thailand, and these places are world class. It also has plenty of family-friendly resorts, and from what I saw, a lot of families vacation here. I remember sheepishly talking about going to Pattaya when talking to Bangkok locals because I understood the stigma. But to my surprise, every local I spoke to about the place said they go often. It's kind of like their weekend away. To them, it's similar to Newcastle for people of Sydney, or even the Gold Coast for the people of Brisbane. It's a chill town where you can get away from the general hustle and bustle of the big city and just relax.
Yeah, all of it's reserved though, so like, I don't know who's got what, but man, we just kind of snuck up here, so.
One thing I learned on Mac's channel was that the couple streets that seem to create all of the stigma are generally only for tourists. Locals are often not even allowed in the street unless working there, so as to alleviate drama. A girl could be working at a bar and all of a sudden her boyfriend sees her there and all hell breaks loose. Which is kind of weird, right? The locals and tourists essentially have two different experiences when they go to Pattaya. Pattaya, whichever way you want to say it. But man, like, I'm glad I eventually went into it with an open mind. Even though there was some prejudgments, I had a lot of fun there, and I'll definitely be back. There's also something a little bit different There's obviously some footage here with Mac, stuff that you haven't seen before, but then also some clips and giving you more of a story like documentary style. Initially what I'd planned to do with all of this, when I went on my first trip to Thailand, I took my big camera that I'm using here, my action camera, my drone, everything like that. I was going to make sure that I shot day-to-day stuff, B-roll and drone shots, so then I could do my daily vlogs and then do like a wrap-up of a country. That never happened. But if you're enjoying this, maybe I'll do a couple more. These do take a lot more effort, if I'm being honest. But so before you judge an entire place based on one street that is what, 300 to 400 meters long, why not check it out for yourself? I did. I had a lot of fun. Pattaya City, what a wonderful place. We have conquered every fucking inch of it, except for Tree Town, to be fair, but we've seen madness of Soy 6. We went to Walking Street and it was pretty quiet. That's a Tuesday night. Yeah, man, we've seen a bit of everything, good and bad. So what happened to the sign? It disappeared. I came here during the day and I didn't realise it changed colour. There we go. We got the Thailand flag popping off on it. I don't even know what you're going to see with this camera, to be honest. But Pattaya City completed. But yeah, man, this was Pattaya. Big shout outs to Mac. Even outside of this, anytime I message him and ask him questions or whatever, he's happy to help. And he's been really helpful with navigating this. We only hung out for maybe about an hour or so. It was actually my fault that it wasn't longer because we got our times mixed up and everything and I was still shopping. So shout outs to Mac and Adam and Beverly Hills. I met all three of them and I can't wait to see them at the bar. So you never know, by the time this drops, with how long it takes me to drop stuff, I might have already been there by now. Peace.
I'll sit there,
Yeah, we can do that. Go back a little bit.
Alright, before you start. Alright, Mac, what are we doing now?
So now I'm just sat here with MITUS, and MITUS wants to interview me, so this is for his channel, not for mine, but here's some behind the scenes footage for you anyway.
Channel 9 News, basically.
Channel 9 News, here we go.
I won't cut it up and make you say ridiculous things though.
It's okay.
But not quite. I feel like if you're gonna pour it in a glass like that, it's gotta hit to the top. It's gotta have the head. It's, I don't know, Hilton, baby.